So I woke up from a dream this morning, and yeah, excuse that stuff because the rain and stuff got some stuff still spread out in my yard. But woke up from the dream this morning, and it was a dream that, well, it's like somebody's trying to reoccur in my dream, and whether that's them at least trying to manipulate my dreams or whatever, I don't know. And I say that because I just had a talk with my son last night about oh, what's his name? And of course that would be considered his biological parent, absent parent. But yeah, God told and allows me personally not to acknowledge him in that type of fashion. Um, I mean, I got a hunch on, I got a couple hunches on why. Like he had the opportunities to do something better with us and regarding us, but to me, he did more than drop the ball. But he just allowed other people to just try to take over and stuff like that. Um, Try to handle and mishandle me and things like that instead of just speaking of standing up in the center. And I don't know why he felt or feels terrified of stuff like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be, what kind of family, quote unquote, family ties he got. I can look back and I can see some stuff, but I don't know the details, so that's why I leave it. But yeah, this person keeps coming in my dream and stuff like that, and or I keep, for whatever reason, having them in my dreams, and this is a person that I did want to and try to get along with. I didn't have a problem, but I guess people be feeling like you got to get along with everybody in their family or bloodline in order to get along with one or whatever. And I mean, um, I think it's a good concept. I think it's supposed to work like that naturally, but because of the state of the world, it just doesn't. So at this point in time, shit, you might be able to get along with my sister and not me, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And I mean, people just have to deal with that and not force themselves on you. And again, it just goes back to when I first moved over here, and I was just like, I don't fool with everybody. And I was saying that to a specific person that was brought over to my house, and like I didn't even invite or anything like that. So I'm just like, yeah, it's well, I don't fool with everybody. And then I was called mean and this, that, and the thing. I was like, it's very ignorant to say to call somebody mean because they say they don't fool with everybody and don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So again, controlling mechanism and just already trying to manipulate stuff. Um, but oh yeah, let me use my stick to get this water up off of this thing. Oh, I would like not to fall. I would love not to fall, to be honest. Ooh, I don't know why water gets in there so deeply. But anywho, so yeah, I had the dream or whatever, and had already had another dream about this person yesterday as well. Well, I don't be wanting to say had a dream about this person. I just want to say had a dream with this person in it, because again, the way they try to crawl in there and do is again, and this time it's a more subtle witchcraft, I think, but it's still that, and I don't want them type of problems. I don't want that stuff. It's like once you learn and you know what that's about one time, even though I can't fully see it clearly and don't see it functioning as witchcraft. Like I said, clearly with of course, my natural sense. Well, then again, I might see it more with my natural sense than I do with my spiritual. uh, I gotta call it what it is, and deal with it at the root, and be careful not to take part in stuff like that. Willing, especially being a willing participant, but even just a participant. Period. Like that's what I'm just like. I'm staying out of that foolishness. I've learned my lesson and lessons. I'm not getting in people household drama and stuff like that. And I mean, I guess everywhere you go, people have it. But and prime example for like when I just went to did my little vacation and stuff like that. Um, Again, stuff be looking so clean and fixed up, but really people be having too much going on. They be having a whole lot of stuff going on, and I just be like, oh Lord, no. So anyway, yeah. So with that, it was a dream yesterday where the girl was like emptying my mailbox, and I don't know if does that indicate you trying to get me to move out? You're just trying to stop all of my mail from coming? What is it? What's going on? Um, and things like that. I don't know. I don't fully understand it. Me, if I'm gonna just say if I was to do something, it would just be for information purposes, and of course, it's always to defeat the enemy. But I don't know. I don't know what this person's motives is or whatever. But anyway, in this other dream, I appeared to be somewhere sitting and eating with this person. We were ordering certain foods I think we ordered from a seafood place, and it looked like she was ordering her one of her daughters or her daughter something, and I think I wanted something from there too, and then it like transitioned somehow to another restaurant, like a Popeyes restaurant or something like that. I was ordering some cake or whatever. But anyway, so um, I don't know what all it is, but yeah, um, this is a person that I did try to reach out to, and I ain't gonna say reach out to and help, but was in like contact with, and um, was trying to be nice and cordial too. But I guess, as usual, if somebody else is pulled in another direction and their loyalty is supposed to be to family, even if the family is shenanigans and it's messy and stuff, then that's what they do or whatever. So that's what that is. So it ain't but so much I can do. If this video cut off, I'm gonna have to. I'll do it on. I'll get back on and do another. But yeah, loyal to the family cycle and stuff like that. And I mean, I dare say generational curses and stuff. You want them. It's not even that you really want them to keep going. It's just that they have convinced you that's what needs to keep going. That operation doesn't need to be torn down. Doesn't need to be stopped, changed, done away with, whatever. Um, so yeah, of course, I always put the blame, the fault back on what's his name, because once the person that's supposed to be the head and the leadership is out of place and or doesn't get into place, or just doesn't do what they're supposed to do, it becomes disorderly. It becomes things get out of whack. I do remember a dream where the same girl that was in my dream today, she was saying, oh, I'm gonna get all up in there like the dad did and this and the third. And as I say, it just bothers me most every time that you're even in my dreams, because I don't care nothing about y'all. And to the extent that I do or did or would be concerned about y'all is just to oh gosh, it's for y'all to be done in. And that's just period. So just all that stuff can stop repeating. Then I go back to years ago, 2012, 2013 maybe, and if I can find my device, the dream, I have a dream written down in there where I had a dream about a lady. Um, it was two ladies and they was in like a Family Dollar or something like that. I guess Family Dollar it indicates a cheap place, a cheap store or whatever. Um, and they were going back and forth, and one of them was a white lady and one of them was a black lady, and I don't know, I just feel like that's God's way of showing me that this one is they both are Both of the ladies in real life are black, but that was God's way of just showing me that this one is not that white people are superior or anything, because you could take it like that, but this one is the one that's operating in light, and this one is operating in darkness. And he showed it, and it stood out, and I specifically was able to um, distinguish who was who in the dream because it happened. And at the time, I should have thought it was weird, but I didn't. I was just like, dang, glad that God showed me. And the one that he showed me went on to do the one that he showed me that was operating in darkness went on to do some more diabolical stuff, and of course try to recruit others that was diabolical too. And so it was like, wow, it was just crazy. But so the one that was in my dream, it's her mom who was operating in darkness. So of course, I imagine you didn't taught your child how to do this and stuff like this, and then it might be on down to your grandkids and stuff. And so of course, other stuff just continued to happen. And again, I just hold what's his name at fault because these are his relatives, his so-called bloodline, and he just didn't. I'm not saying he didn't find anything out. I believe he has, but he just didn't. Of course, stick around to fight or stand strong and to get the enemy eradicated. And yeah, although I can and do feel like it's just residue that's left. No, honey, it'd be some other stuff. And like I said, it'd be subtle, and I didn't realize it. But eyes are open. I'm realizing, hey, it's subtlety. People still plotting, planning, and all type of stuff, and I'm just not trying to be a willing participant. So that's that or whatever. And if I can go back and pinpoint certain stuff regarding, their quote unquote origins, as I know, I can go back and pinpoint not just the generation before the person who was in my dream, but also the two generations before, at least almost three, but definitely two. 'Cause I think I know one of them generations died. It was well, what I was told, a female died and a male died. It could have, I guess, it was her son. I don't know how it worked, but I think it was the paternal side of the family, the mama, the 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 dad, and then and the mom on that side or whatever. So, um, but I was never told all the details because yeah. So, yeah, a bunch of trifling stuff happened to me along the way, and again, that's all in the name of just sabotaging. And to me, of course, I feel like you don't want me to live, you don't want me to enjoy my life, and like people don't understand to the extent that I was not able to really enjoy my life. People kept thinking, oh, she's this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? She, whatever the case may be, she got it made. No, baby, no, no, I don't. And so, because of what it appeared like to them,